Hey y'all, yo, what's good? So, Sweet Tea here with Divine Elevated Love. I want to do a general reading for you guys today. And so let's go ahead and get started, all right? Holy Spirit of the Most High, God, pure divine white light, I call you in during this reading for the collective, a general read. Please cover every individual that watches this video. Help them see with your eyes, God. Help us see with your eyes, God. Open the doors, grant us your favor. Please continue to give us your compassion, grace, and mercy. Forgive us for our sins and show us just how divine you are. Show us your miracles. Amen. Okay, guys. So, for the focus of the reading, we have speak up. Speak up. So, automatically, I don't know if this came to you, but it definitely came to me. Y'all know the viral song. I actually don't even know who that artist is, so they go to show you that, yeah, that's probably not really my generation music. But I am familiar with the song just due to like TikTok and stuff like that. But what is it? Yeah, it's like when I promise I'ma speak up. And yeah, so anyway, that came to me. So I don't know if that's relevant to you. Maybe you just did a TikTok with that audio, or just overall in general, there is something that you need to speak up about. Okay, you've been holding your tongue far too long, right? Just out of fear of whatever the situation is, not wanting to be confrontational, maybe not just feeling like you have all the details of the situation, but truthfully, deep down, intuitively, your gut feeling already told you and gave you the confirmation that you need. And so therefore, this may also be the reading that is going to give you the confirmation to speak up about the things that you have been holding on your heart. Okay, so then following speak up, we have I got you. So I'm really getting that this is your angels, and they're letting you know, like, don't fear the outcome. Don't fear speaking up and telling your truth for whatever that may be, okay? Because this is the time that we need you to be strong and stand up for yourself, and literally speak up and say what you gotta say. Say what's been on your heart. Say what needs to be said. And don't fear the outcome. Don't fear what people have to say in return. Don't fear, just whatever. But they're like, I got you. So whatever angel that is for you, whoever instantly came to your mind, maybe, you have a passed on mother, father, cousin, grandfather, grandmother, an ex-lover that may have passed on, maybe a child that you lost, whoever your angels are. They're like, baby, speak up and say what you need to say. Speak up and say what you need to say. It needs to be said, and you are the person that has to say it. We got you. It's cool. Don't trip. Do what you need to do. Then we have overwhelming. So this is definitely giving me that either you haven't spoken up in the past on situations that you needed to because it was just an overwhelming situation for you. Maybe it was just too much at the time that everything was going on, and so you just really just could not bring yourself to speak up and say what needed to be said. Maybe just the situation was overwhelming, so you didn't want to add to it and say what needed to be said because you're like, man, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, or I'm not trying to be the bad guy or whatever. No. Spirit says, we got you. And none of that's going to matter, because if you don't get this off your chest and speak up, you're going to continue to feel overwhelmed by the situation. It's going to continue to linger on in your mind. It's going to continue to weigh heavy on your heart. And we need your heart to be light as a feather. So we're not going to keep sitting around feeling overwhelmed about what others are going to say, or what kind of backlash you get from speaking up and speaking your truth. Okay? Then we have It Can Get Ugly. I'm also getting Lil Baby song, It Can Get Ugly. Will you love me? Is the I don't know the words, y'all, so. But if you are familiar with that artist and you know that song, maybe you need to go check that song out. But yeah, It Can Get Ugly by Lil Baby. But I'm also getting that, yeah, like it can possibly get ugly when you speak your truth. It could, right? But like Spirit says, we're not going to fear, being overwhelmed by those thoughts of you speaking up. Oh, I'm sorry. I set that down. Anyway, of you speaking up, because we got you. So don't worry about none of that. Say what you got to say. Like, they are very adamant about making sure that you realize that right now. Nobody cares how ugly it can get. Yes, you know it can get ugly. That is why you have not spoken up yet. But it is a time for you to ignore all of this, not worry about any of this, because we're here for you. We are here for you. We got your back. We're not going to allow anything to happen to you. And if anybody tries anything, they're going to have to deal with us, Spirit, God, Source. So say what needs to be said. Because, see, that's what that's one thing that I look. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see if I got it right here. Because I believe I just screenshotted it. I had posted it, like, in my stories. I want to say it was some years ago, and it popped up in memories. And so I just screenshotted it so I could repost it again. But boom, right here. Be very careful who you disrespect, disregard, dismiss, or dishonor in the flesh, because you have no insight of their rank in spirit. They don't know who you are in spirit, love. God favors you. Your spirit squad. You are very favored. You are very high ranking in the spirit realm. And people keep wanting to play with you and think that just because maybe in the past you haven't said anything, that there won't come a day where you will. Okay? So they've been playing on your top a little bit, or just trying to, act like you weak or whatever. But no. Spirit say it's that time. Oh, it's that time. Like, like it's needed like today. Oh, it's needed like yesterday. Oh, like it's that time. Like, speak up. Say what needs to be said, because somebody's irritated. They're like, you irritate me. But guess what? That has nothing to do with you. That's an interpersonal problem, right? And so because they're already irritated, maybe you already know that. You already picked up on that. But that's what comes with. See, people can't see not everybody. Some people can. But people can't see your spirit. You get what I'm saying? As far as like how God sees you. There's only a few, that, I'm going to just say the chosen ones are the ones who were really able to hone in on just your spiritual aura, right? And be able to see from God's eyes, right? Maybe they did the work. Maybe they asked God specifically for that ability, right? But only so many can really see you for that. All others see you from their own personal perspective, their own personal perception, their own personal mindset, and they just see you in your flesh. And a lot of times they can be very irritated simply because they feel your aura, they feel your energy, they feel the level of it, right? And it can be very overwhelming for them. It can be very threatening and intimidating. And they really don't even know sometimes why they're irritated. But it's because you irritating them demons, baby. You irritating them demons. But that has nothing to do with you. You want to know why? Because, like I say, you are favored by the Most High God. Your angels got your back. And so it's time for you to say what need to be said. Nobody cares about who want to do whatever. Buck up then. Because Spirit go handle it. You hear me? But moreover, Spirit wants you to be patient with yourself. That's what I'm getting from this. Be patient with yourself. You've already been patient enough as well. I'm getting that. You've already been more than patient with people and how they've been mistreating you, and people and the things that they've been saying about you. You've been extremely patient with just how you want to deliver the message. But like I said, overall, you need to be patient with yourself. Because you probably been beating up on yourself with the fact that you didn't speak up maybe at some point in time when you felt like you needed to. But now it's time for you to, release the patience and speak up, love, okay? Then we have worried. You have nothing to be worried about. This is just your spirit squad coming back through to give you that confirmation to let you know there is nothing that you need to be worried about. Because even if things do so-called get ugly, still have no worries. Do not be in this mindset of being worried. That is more of a low vibrational frequency, okay? That is on the lower end spectrum of David Hawkins' scale of consciousness, and we're not operating on the low end. You hear what I'm saying? Because you want to know why? Because not only do we know for a fact, because I know y'all know from all of the experiences that you've already had, all of the things that God, the Most High God, has brought you through, sources brought you through, and your spirit team has covered you through, right? That you good. They got you. So there's no need for you to worry. You trust the Most High God. Fear and faith cannot reside in the same space. They cannot coincide. They cannot be together. You got to pick one or the other. Which do you choose? Which do you choose, love? You got to pick one. And Spirit say this ain't it. Okay? Then we have free. So see, when you take the time to really make that choice, to let all this other stuff, you being overwhelmed, you being worrying, you sitting back trying to be patient, you worried if it's going to get ugly, you being worried about if they irritated by you or not, none of that matters. Because when you speak up and you speak your truth, you are not only going to free your mind, free yourself. Look, free your mind. Like that Tim's or something like that. Go play that. Play that song too. I don't know, they just came up. But free, you're going to feel so free. You are going to release so much worry from yourself. You're going to free up the overwhelming feeling that you've been feeling. You're going to free up the thoughts of it getting ugly, because who cares? Because you have spoke up and you have freed yourself from this BS that has been on your mind. Okay, so that's that. With those cards. Oh, and then moreover, let me show you the top of the deck. For those who know, you know. But evil eye protection is already there. That's why I say, look, Spirit got you. You don't got to trip. Look, evil eye protection, because nobody cares about it getting ugly. Nobody cares about if you irritated. And this is if it's a cross watcher. Nobody cares if you're irritated, baby. Nobody cares if you want to try to, leap. Because, I ain't even going to speak any further. I'm going to let that be what it is. So then we have coffin. We also have the number 19, so maybe that number is relevant to you. Maybe you were born on January 9th. Maybe something just recently happened where someone passed on January 9th. Maybe the number 10 is relevant to you in some way. Maybe the person who just passed, maybe their birthday, January 9th. But we have coffin. I did just have another reading where it did talk about a funeral and someone losing loved ones, so go check that out as well. And I'm also getting this is just, once you speak up, it's putting a whole death to just that situation, right? Just whatever it is, it's ending a situation that is very much needed to end. You've been sitting back holding on to something and holding on to a connection that has already been dead. Let it go. Speak up and free yourself, okay? You may really like candles. You may always have candles lit. Maybe you need to get you some white candles and light them for clearing, protection, and clarity, and whatever. You speak over as you light the candle, or prior to you lighting the candle, you speak your intentions prior to lighting the candle. I'm pretty sure you can go on here on YouTube and find all different kind of videos about dressing your candles, how to do that and whatever and whatnot. That is not a specialty of mine. I just simply set my intention, I light the candle, and that's just how I function. I don't dabble in too much extra stuff. Okay. And then I also have there's white I think they're roses on this coffin, and to my knowledge, that's like, purity, like innocence. At least that's what I'm getting, and I feel like whatever this matter was, like you were innocent in this matter, right? And so that's also why you need to be patient with yourself, because you've probably been blaming yourself for something that you were innocent in. And it's just time for you to speak up, and it's okay to speak up, because you were innocent in this situation, love. Free your heart and your mind and your spirit by saying what needs to be said, and not giving up about how it's going to affect other individuals, because so far nobody really gave a damn about how it affected you. And so far you've been the only one who's had to hold on to these emotions for a very long time, okay? This could actually deal with some individuals, like maybe your church family. Maybe there's like a pastor or first lady involved, or just anybody that's in your, a church setting, a priest, whatever. Maybe you are, like a pastor's kid. Or just maybe you have a significant role in the church, right? Maybe you are one of those individuals. Maybe you are an usher. Maybe you are in the choir at church. Maybe you name it. You know your circumstance, okay? But yeah, it's just time to put an end to this situation, okay? Also, I'm seeing if you want to do some chakra healing, you can look on YouTube and find some heart chakra healing music, as well as solar plexus chakra healing music as well. You could be possibly wearing brown, yellow, or green, or white, just to give you confirmation that maybe this is your reading. 23 could be relevant. Hey, Jordan. That could be something too. Maybe your first and last name is Jordan. Maybe some people involved, that's their name. But hey, you take your message for your message, right? We have courthouse, okay? So maybe this is some type of legal issue, and you're going to have to speak up, okay? You're going to have to speak up in whatever this matter is, right? There is someone that is going to be there. They're going to listen to your, your side of the matter, and they're going to make the decisions, okay, in whatever's going on. Because it looks like there's two documents here. It could be as simple as there's, one person and they're, oh, well, this happened, blah, 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 and then you got to come in like, no. Y'all not about to keep speaking for me. Let me tell y'all what happened. So this took place, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But that's definitely what I'm getting with that. I'm also getting like, I don't know, I'm just hearing get your head out the clouds. I'm hearing that too. Okay. The number 32 could be significant. That could be your age or the age of someone involved, okay? The number 5 could be relevant. The number 3, the number 2. And then we also had that, like we had 2 and 3 on the last one. Someone could have a brown dog. Someone could wear or be wearing right now like some combat type boots, or someone could be in the army. Or have served at some point in time in some type of branch, right? Somebody could be moving right now. You packing up some brown boxes. I have someone has black hair. Someone is, okay, once you speak up, whoever this person was that was involved, they're going to possibly lose their job, and they're going to be in despair about it. Then we have up here, not hiring. So whoever this person is, whatever they did, when you speak up and you speak your truth, you're not only going to free yourself, but this person is going to have to reap the precautions of what they did, and whatever they did, it's probably gonna have them like, what is it, y'all? Don't they say it's like blacklisted or something? I don't know, but anyway, whether that be, because like I say, we have courthouse, so maybe they done did something and it's gonna give them like some type of felony or something, and they're gonna have a hard time getting a job. It says not hiring up there, and look at him, he's distraught. He don't know what he gonna do, and take the roses, or it could be he or she, but yeah. So I mean, but like Spirit say, like, that's not for you to be worried about. Like, you can't worry about that. And yes, that right there sound like it got ugly. But you shouldn't have been doing whatever you was doing. And now you sitting out like this, all messed up, can't get another job because you effing over people and thinking, oh, they didn't say nothing, they ain't gonna never speak because maybe they threatened you. Or maybe you were just worried about what they were gonna do. Well, don't look like too much, baby, because anywho, and like I say, overall, Spirit got you, because they not about to play. They're not playing with whoever this is, because they tried you, and they had and the fact that they had you feeling overwhelmed and worried, they done piss Spirit off. Then they got the nerve to be talking about you irritate them. Yeah, they definitely done piss Spirit off. When it come to you, Spirit's like, oh no, not my baby. That's why I'm telling you, somebody granny or grandpa, because they is not going. They are pissed off. They like, nah, we not doing that. Not my baby, and my baby was innocent. Not doing it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together. Okay. All right. So then we have Council of Light. Look at that. Say that ain't your squad. Say that ain't your squad. Squad up. Your Spirit team is not about to play with them. They like, baby, we here. What's good? Who said what? Who did what? What happened? We seen it though, but we need you to speak up here in the 3D. Cause see, we already know what happened. That's why we here. What? Says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. And they deep, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? Yeah, they deep. And some of y'all could be star seeds. I'm seeing these stars, and it made me also think of chakras. So make sure that you're clearing your chakras. This back here kind of look like Jesus on the cross or something like that. Somebody could be wearing pink or blue right now. I'm also getting like Palladian. Somebody could be yeah, like you could be a star sister. Yeah. Someone here also could be an omnist. Like you're an individual who you just have a respect for our religion. And you also may feel as though there's something in every religion that you can subscribe to, or that you agree to, or that you believe is to be true, right? You don't just hold yourself to one specific religion. You just make sure that you have a respect for our religion, and you don't, like some religions, like, oh no, we're this is the right religion, and if you don't believe in what we believe in, then you're going to hell. Okay, I ain't gonna speak to specifics, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But I feel like there's someone who you just believe that there is absolutely ultimately one source, right? Which is the source of everything. But per each religion, you do believe that there's something that you not only have respect for, but that you also may resonate with, okay? So let me see what this card has to tell us. Council of Light. Okay, 94. Maybe that was the year you were born. Or the number 13 could be relevant to you as well. All right, Council of Light. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it is time to ask them. They can help you with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What task would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of earth and all humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission, like a spirit world United Nations. Oh, that's dope. They want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your request and let them get to work. You can take this time and screenshot the card if you need to. It says to hold the card on your heart and say, Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. I mean, I what else can I say? Like, there's nothing else to be said here. They said what it is. You better speak up. Speak up to them. That's also the message, right? Speak up and ask them for what you need help with so that you're not sitting around, baby, feeling overwhelmed. There's no reason for you to feel like this when you have spirit. They got your back. Look, we're here for you. Speak up. Ask us for what you need. What do you need help with? What do you want us to move around? But they cannot do it without you giving them the permission. They cannot override your free will. Okay? Then we have boundaries. Okay? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? 38. I got 27, 22 on the timer. Page 38. So maybe that's how old you are. That could be just a relevant number to you. 11. Okay, master number as well. All right. You are being called. Let's see. Okay. You're being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal. But before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this can cause confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself what part of me needs something from them. It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune in to this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? Where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay? And then we are going to end it with an affirmation for the day, which is today I am confident. Today I am who I am, and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. Okay? So that is the reading for the day. But overall, like I said, speak up. And your spirit team got you, boo. All right? Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all.